Very often when the ball goes to the mid-court, either side, backhand or forehand, it's very likely that we end up quite often quite open, slightly almost behind the ball, and the shot is hit here. But being behind the ball is actually probably one of the most relevant factors. So, the ball lands, let's say, out here, I ended up coming behind and then trying to hit the shot like this. But this more open stance is the one I would say which happens most commonly, where it's either here or here that we're kind of moving to the ball and then trying to execute it in a way which is just not optimal, and we kind of end up pushing the ball into the front wall. So if I'm going to go to my backhand, and I want to be able to hit off my left foot, potentially also off my right foot, but whichever foot I end up in here, I want to be arriving in an optimal position to cut this ball short, which looks more like I am now. So I've now got my left foot across. I'm dealing with a ball that's, let's say, halfway, what's between the sideball and inside of the service box area here. This is the kind of zone I could be hitting at. This relationship of my lunge and hips and body to the sideball will really make a difference in how tight I hit. Even if I'm here, this is going to make a difference. I'm going to start coming across the ball. I'm not balanced as well, but the whole way that my racket strikes and the line of the ball hitting the front wall will be affected. So to achieve that position, I need to develop the ability to quickly switch my hips across into that zone. And that's going to look like this. So I actually switch and turn. You can see my feet and my hips working together here. So that ability to go from here and switch across is partly determined by the lightness of my feet. It's also that combination of the lightness of my feet combining with this switch of the hips as I move into the process. You can see my racket's coming back here at the same time. So then it would be there to go in and hit, there to go in and hit. So that movement really helps us line things up in the most optimal way to then really hit good tight line on the short ball that you're going to play.